Hi everyone, so I managed to put Natalie to sleep for her nap, so I'm available for a quick live video. So I just wanted to go and talk to you all a little bit about the poll I created on my Facebook page, and I just really want to say thank you so much for participating in this poll. I posted a couple questions regarding, have you ever seen any babies with helmets? Why do you think they wear it? Do you know what they're for? Or I've seen some helmets, but I don't know what they are for, or someone's even marked that they didn't want to ask what it is about, and that's why I'm doing this video. I don't want people to feel like they cannot ask questions about the helmets, because there's really nothing wrong about wearing the helmet, which I really want to go a little closer into. And I'm working on something and planning on write a little blog about our helmet journey, because it's becoming more and more common that babies nowadays have to wear helmets. And although some people think that these helmets might be because they're preventing babies from bang their heads on the objects when they start to be more mobile, unfortunately these helmets are from medical reason. Now, there is no health concern. Natalie's completely healthy, but she was just born with a little flat spot on her right side of her head, and it could cause a little health problems in the future, such as ear infections, or some of the equipment like helmets might not fit correctly, and it might get a little dangerous if she would be skiing or riding a motorcycle, which I hope she won't. But we just really decided, after a very, very stressful time of researching and figuring out what we're gonna do, we decided that we're just gonna go with the helmet, because her diagnosis was a plagiocephaly, which means a flat spot on their heads. They can be born with it, which is Natalie's case, or the babies can develop it after laying on their backs. And nowadays, everybody tells the parents, let them lay on their back. Back is best for sleeping, but then it creates the flat spots as well on some of the babies' heads. So no matter how the babies get their flat spot, it's fixable. We tried chiropractic care, we tried to do repositioning. I was watching her literally 24/7. She did not sleep on her flat spot, but it still didn't get fixed. So we just had to decide to go a different road. We decided to do the helmet, and we had so far a really good experience. Actually, just to share with you a little progress from today, we went for her 5-week appointment. She's been in her helmet 23 hours a day for 5 weeks now, and her asymmetry started with 11 millimeters difference from these spots right here, and obligate or a perfect number, it would be 0, but hers was 11 millimeters, and now it's 7.7. So we actually technically started 11.4, and then we got a little better with some repositioning, but again, it didn't get too far. So now we are 7.7 millimeters after just 5 weeks, and we are so excited about that. And Natalie has been a little trooper. She's done so great. She doesn't mind it at all. She's just being a happy camper as she is. The naps are really difficult, but it's not because of the helmet. It's just how she is. We're working on the nap time, but I have a few moments here, so I wanted to go and review that poll real quick. And again, thank you so much for everybody participating in it, because it's really helpful, and I do want to bring more awareness about the helmets and why the babies wear helmets. So a lot of people actually knew what the helmets are for. At least they marked that they knew what they're for, but maybe sometimes people might have thought something different. So the helmet she's wearing is specifically made for her head, exact her head shape. She had to do a little scan where you put the baby in a little kind of like a box looking thing as like a scanner, and they do like a quick scan of her head. Then it projects in the computer, and they know exactly how her shape of her head looks like. That's how actually we know that her improvement was so good. Then after that, they did the helmet, and the helmet actually fits just perfectly on her head shape. We did wear it for just a few hours a day to start with, and then we actually eased into night sleeping, and then continued with 23-hour a day wearing. So we can take it off for little breaks, but initially, like, it was a goal for keeping it on her head for 23 hours. So yeah, so she's been doing great. I know now a lot of people also marked in the questionnaire or in the little poll that their own babies or grandbabies had the helmet, and I know everybody I spoke with who actually had babies in helmets were really glad that they did it, and now I'm really, really glad we decided to go to the helmet road. And it was a hard decision because you don't know as a parent what's best for your baby. Is it gonna get fixed on its own? What if it doesn't? Like, there is a real short window of opportunity to be able to fix this for them. And like, if you thought of your daughter being 16 years old and having some head issues, or things would not fit correctly, or glasses might not fit correctly because of the ear shift, then you just don't want to look into her eyes and be like, well, I just didn't do it because I didn't feel like it, or there might have been a cost issue. It's not a cheap thing. So far, we don't even know if insurance will cover it or not. It could be up to $3,600 or $1,800, depending with insurance or not with insurance. Again, everybody's insurance is different, but we were just gonna decide on what's best for her. And our first thoughts were, as some people marked in the poll, mentioning that they realized there was a helmet on our baby's head, but they didn't want to ask. And I really feel like that should not be something to be ashamed of, because it's just like your kids wearing braces, or some other kids have to wear something to help their legs or whatever it is. But head is nothing different than other things that need to be fixed on the body. Thankfully, it's nothing that is affecting her health in a major way. Of course, we're very grateful that we have a healthy baby, but it's nothing crazy fun to be deciding about. Like, to be honest, guys, I spent hours and hours of researching, and who knows me, they know I do research everything before I do something. And even doing this video is a big step out of my comfort zone. So I hope you guys are looking at this video with kind eyes, because it's just kind of hard to talk about things like that, and especially posting it somewhere on social media. But what my mission is now, I want to bring awareness to wearing helmets, and I want to be able to help parents with any questions, or just kind of give information, at least so there is some information. It's kind of a little hard to get information on these helmets and the process and everything. I did look at some other people's blogs, or was following Facebook pages, which I'm part of, and being in those support groups, it just really helps a lot of getting an idea what other moms are going through. So by sharing our story, our helmet journey with Natalie, I'm trying to help other moms there. And I hope that you will reach out to me. There's a lot and lots to consider regarding helmeting. I will be posting some blogs soon, hopefully, and you guys all are keeping me accountable in this. But I just really wanted to do that poll, and I again appreciate so much everybody's input, and I hope that I will be able to share the word about the helmets and make it normalized a little bit. I have been going to physical therapy with my own issues going on with my neck, but I have spoke to a therapist which does also have a nephew with the helmet, but they were talking about, make the helmets normal, or make normalized. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of, mamas. And if you're listening to this and you're just deciding on to do a helmet or not, nobody's going to be mean to you if you do, or if you don't. Everybody's been really understanding and kind to us, and decorating the helmet was just the best thing in the world, because it is just so special. It's personalized, and we will be able to keep that helmet for her for the rest of her life if she wants to keep it. And just imagine that's one of the little souvenirs of her little childhood size. So she'll never be that tiny, and we'll just have a little teddy bear with that helmet on, and eventually it's just gonna be a memory. But right now we're doing it for her future, and she's just doing so great. She's not struggling with any rashes or overheating or any of that. She is really handling it so well. And so it was my life. It was really hard for me to do this, so I hope it really helps some people to understand what helmets are for. And yes, she's gonna be on the move pretty soon, so it does help when she bangs her head, but it's not the real reason why she's actually wearing it. But I hope, on the contrary, actually, she won't get too comfortable by banging her head with the helmet, because it will be too hard for her to learn that it actually hurts if she falls. So hopefully she'll figure it out. She's a pretty smart cookie, and we are so proud of her. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you listened all the way up here, I'm Iveta, and I'm actually a newborn photographer. If you don't know me yet, I love capturing the first memories of those babies, and yeah, that's just my passion, and that's what I do. And now I just really want to share the journey with the helmets to the social media and everybody who wants to get a little bit more knowledge about it. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.